I saw my wife in another man's arms. I stepped back and ended everything. The first sign wasn't a hug. It was a silence. My phone buzzed at 11:47 p.m. A message I wasn't meant to see. Her phone was on the kitchen counter. Face up, lighting the room like a small confession. Unknown, I can still feel you. I stood there longer than I should have, staring at words that didn't belong to our life. When I picked up her phone, my hands were steady in a way my heart wasn't. I told myself there had to be an explanation. There always is, until there isn't. She came out of the bedroom tying her hair, smiling like nothing was wrong. "You coming to bed?" she asked. I nodded. I didn't mention the message. Not yet. That night, she fell asleep with her back to me. And for the first time in years, I felt like I was lying next to a stranger. Over the next few weeks, doubt became my shadow. She started missing my calls. Her phone was suddenly always on silent. She took longer routes home, said traffic was bad even when the roads were empty. She laughed more, but not with me. And when I asked simple questions, her answers felt rehearsed, like lines she practiced in the car. I hated myself for noticing, for counting minutes, for checking timestamps. Love isn't supposed to feel like surveillance. One evening, I asked, "Is everything okay with us?" She looked surprised, too surprised. "Of course," she said quickly. "Why would you ask that?" I didn't know how to explain the heaviness in my chest, the way her presence felt distant even when she was right in front of me. So I dropped it. Again, that's the cruel thing about trust. You don't realize how fragile it is until it starts cracking quietly. The day everything ended, I wasn't looking for proof. I had left work early, hoping to surprise her, maybe take her for coffee, maybe remind us of who we used to be. I parked across the street from the cafe she sometimes worked from, watching through the window. That's when I saw her. She was standing close to a man I didn't recognize. Too close. His hand rested on her lower back like it belonged there. She laughed. That laugh, the one I used to think was just for me, then he pulled her into his arms. It wasn't dramatic. No kiss. No rush. Just familiarity. Comfort. The kind you earn over time. Something inside me went very still. I didn't storm in. I didn't yell. I watched her rest her head against his chest, eyes closed, like the world made sense there, and in that moment, I understood everything I'd been afraid to admit. I stepped back, literally, one step away from the window, from the lie, from the version of my life I thought I had. That night, I didn't confront her right away. We ate dinner. She talked about her day. I noticed how easily she lied, how natural it had become. Every memory replayed differently now. Every late night, every excuse, every time she said I was overthinking. After we ate, I finally said, "I saw you today." She froze, not confused, not surprised, just caught. "Where?" she asked softly. "At the cafe," I replied. "In his arms." She sat down slowly, like her legs couldn't hold her anymore. There were tears, but they came late, after the silence, after the truth had already settled between us. "It wasn't supposed to happen like this," she said. "I never meant to hurt you." I believed her, and somehow that hurt even more. She talked about feeling lonely, about feeling unseen, about how it just happened. I listened, because part of loving someone is hearing their truth, even when it breaks you. But when she reached for my hand, I pulled away. "I didn't see my wife today," I said quietly. "I saw someone who chose to stop choosing me." Ending it wasn't loud. There was no screaming, no slammed doors, just boxes, paperwork, awkward silences filled with memories that now felt like borrowed time. The hardest part wasn't losing her. It was losing the future I thought we were building. Sometimes I still remember her laugh, or the way she used to fall asleep on my shoulder. Those memories hurt, but they don't own me anymore, because the day I saw her in another man's arms, I didn't just lose my marriage. I found my self-respect, and that was the beginning of everything.